Okay, so I think this has been in the works for such a long time, but it's sort of confirmed that we are moving, and it's 20 days until the move. And as somebody who's moved before, I know how hectic and chaotic that process can get, you know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start packing now. Let's go. So we have to start off with this over here. Honestly, I just have stuff that I don't need, but yeah, this is so overwhelming. Okay, I think plan of action is take everything out. What I don't need, chuck away, and then what I do need, I'll keep. I think that's a good plan of action. So all of these I'm keeping, but these over here, those are empty. If you ever want to gift me, I really love Honor and Glory. This is so delicious. This my girl got me and I abused it. I think this is one of the most complimented fragrances I've ever had. This was like nice to just wear on a random day. I do not recommend this. This was really, really bad. This is also really nice. This was actually my first Arabic fragrance. Would suggest, actually, would recommend. And it was quite inexpensive. Now that I've started, I think I need a black bag to keep everything, because yeah, I think there's gonna be a lot of trash. So let me get a bag. So I started buying Arabic fragrances just mainly because of TikTok. Like TikTok really influenced me, and I'm not gonna lie, I think I love fragrances. Like I think for the past few years my partner has just been getting me fragrances on my birthday because she knows you can't mess with that, man, you know. But yeah, there was a point in my life I still had hope for my hairline, bro. I used to derma roll and I wanted a full beard, so I was derma rolling here. Maybe I should consider derma rolling here because the hairline, yeah, just some random nonsense that you always think that you're gonna use one day. Burn. This feels really good. Feels actually somewhat premium. I'm sad to see it go, but it is what it is. All my chains that are broken. I have these, right? They've come from the various chains I've had. I low-key have an idea. I'm thinking of, let me show you. Okay, give me a sec. So these are my keys, right? So I think I could make cute accessories. So let me do that. Yo, so what do you guys think? So I've moved a few times to know that most of the times that you're packing, you're getting rid of junk. So my plan of action was, let me get rid of as much junk as possible before we actually start packing, you know. And I think this has come through so clutch. Like the bedroom for me was sorted. All I needed to do was essentially put everything that was in these cupboards into a box. Yes, I'm gonna get rid of you, but relax. I don't think I'm gonna get rid of any of the bracelets because I really like the bracelets that I have. So that's staying. Okay, so this one is still in good condition, so I'm keeping that. Also in good condition. This has seen better days. He's already running away from me. Nah, this has seen better days as well. I like how simple this one is, but it's seen better days as well, unfortunately. This is still in good condition, slightly small around my neck. I don't wear silver anymore, so I'm not sure about this one. And then here's a list, or here's a collection of everything that I'm keeping, but I don't think I'm gonna need by the time I move. Like toothpaste, I already have toothpaste, you know. All of these things, I'm not like roll-on. I've put roll-on that side. Yeah. The one thing that I know about packing is that like once you pack things away and you don't think you need them, that's when you need them the most. So I'm kind of also worried about that situation, but man, it is what it is. So I have this bedside table and honestly, it just gets filled with any random thing, you know. So my plan here was essentially put all my underwear, socks and stuff on the top one, put the important documents in the middle one, and then hopefully clear as much things as possible in the one that's at the bottom. And I think I managed to do that because if you look now, right, essentially I just created a whole section of space. I'm really happy actually. And what this additional space allowed me to do is store everything that I don't necessarily need immediately in here, but it's still easily accessible, you know, in case I do need it. But also the clutch thing is that this was like essentially storage container for me to move with. So essentially what happened is when the movers came, they just cling wrapped that and then they moved the whole unit as one piece, you know. So for me, my next agenda was understanding which clothes I would be wearing in the next month, right? Because this will just allow me to pack away the clothes that I'm not going to be wearing. So I realized that I need like everyday t-shirts that I wear on a walk, t-shirts I wear to work, those sort of t-shirts. We didn't really plan to go out or need to wear fancy anytime soon. So the nicer t-shirts, the nicer clothes, that was all going to be put in storage. And I hate to show you this, but this is the second bedroom. So the plan here was basically, let me declutter first. After I've decluttered, and then I can actually start organizing and putting things properly, you know. So I started with the basics. There's an extra bed in here for whenever there was guests, right? So I first essentially needed to make sure that the things on top of the bed was cleared. And I just went down memory lane, bro. Like, I have these t-shirts that I hadn't seen in a while, like, man. And I was actually playing a game with myself. It's like, smash or pause, bro. Like, am I gonna realistically wear this again? Mind you, I've lost 40 kg, so a lot of the clothes is a little bit too big for me, right? So I was trying to decide, am I going to keep something or am I going to pass on the clothing, right? And I'm not going to lie, I enjoyed this because it made me realize how much progress I've made. And I was super proud of myself. And then I also saw some suits, right? These suits I bought back in varsity, bro, as a broke student, and I bought myself these suits mainly because I was going job shadowing or vac work. No way these suits are going anywhere, bro. I paid so much money for these suits, so much money, and I bought these suits as a student, bro. This is my favorite. I want to get all of these things like tailored again, man, you know. If I'm being honest, these pants are too small, no? But it's just around the thighs, bro. Such nice pants. I won't lie to you. I think the main reason I've been so hesitant to get rid of some of my clothes is, actually, you know what, this is making me really emotional, but the reality is that I'm really scared that I'm going to gain the weight back and I'm going to need to wear these clothes again, you know. So this moving process is actually an opportunity for a fresh start. Like, yes, we're moving to a smaller space, you know, so this fresh start is needed, and it's really given me that courage to take that step and get rid of the clothes. And I won't lie to you, these clothes were going to a better place because these clothes are being donated, right? So hopefully that they find a new home, a home that whoever ends up using these clothes, like, really, because the clothes are in such good condition, like, they really feel pride and they feel good about their appearance, you know. So as I was decluttering, I was realizing that a lot of space has been taken up by this bed, and the reality is that this bed, unfortunately, we won't have space for it in the new apartment because we're moving to a smaller space. So what I decided was basically to fold up all the bedding and comforters and everything like that and basically put the bed up, right? This will allow for us to put stuff on top of the bed, you know, and there's now more space within the actual bedroom, you know. So I think this is a good idea. The one thing that, looking back, what I hated was that it looked so untidy.
Here.
Okay, since you... relax. This is day 2 of packing away. What do you have to say?
Nothing.
Of course you have nothing to say about this one.
Because I'm tired. I don't want to do this.
Then why did you say we should do this?
No, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do the... Don't put my face. Please don't follow me. I don't want to do the packing. How it's hard.
So on day 2, I had my partner in crime being my partner in clearing up all the mess and stuff that we've accumulated. Honestly, please don't tell her I said this, but she's a professional hoarder, so it was really tough for her to get rid of some things.
I'm gonna do it.
These are like so pivotal to my weight loss journey. I can't believe I'm throwing them away, but I've worn these in, bro. Like, I don't think these are being thrown. Yeah, they're being thrown away.
Should have long ago.
Haters. But I won't lie to you. I think on this day we saw a little bit more progress, right? Mainly because a lot of the things in here are my partners, and I needed her go ahead to get rid of some things or whatever the situation is, you know. So I don't know. I just felt like this was a really productive day on our end, and it also put us down memory lane. Like, I know I keep saying this, but like, there was things that we had forgotten about. There was things that we hadn't seen in a while. There was things that just brought back memories, some good, some bad, some in between, you know?
God, open the window. I still want to. Sorry.
And I won't lie, this was just my girl flexing on her, saying that she's a 2-time graduate, 2 different faculties. Yeah, not just beauty, but brains as well. And you know what? I'm super proud of her. She's a super amazing person, but not just personality, super smart as well, and extremely beautiful. And I'm truly appreciative that I've had her along on this journey, you know, like us deciding where to move, us deciding like the various factors that have come into this move, you know, which I'll explain a little bit later on. But I'm just glad to know that I've had her by my side, you know. Also, this was like one of the hardest months for me when it comes to my mental health, you know. The decision weighed a little bit heavy on me, I won't lie. Also, I was just going through a lot of frustrations with my weight loss, with work, various factors, you know. So I'm super grateful that, yeah, she was there by my side. And I just want to show you how much I love games. Like, we've accumulated so many board games, and in honest reality, we don't host as much as we used to. Like back in the day, well, we don't host much anyway. Like I'm getting my words tied up here, but essentially we don't host regardless of how much games we have, you know. So if you are a couple in Cape Town and you're looking to make friends, maybe hit us up, man. You know, if we can have a good game day or something along those lines. And I think the main reason it's tough to be social nowadays is for somebody like me. I'm not somebody who really drinks alcohol, you know. Like, I do drink alcohol, but it has to be like a special event. But looking back, I think me packing away this prize stand was... I don't know how to put this in words, but this made it feel like reality was sinking in. Like, I think the prize stand has been one of those things that we've done religiously. Like, we've used the prize stand so religiously that packing it away really made it feel like, yeah, okay, this is no longer our home anymore. This is just now a residence, right? And in the course of me starting this video and this day that you're seeing me filming, right, we had sold our dining room table, and the place was starting to look so empty. So I told my partner, like, look, can we bring the desk in the bedroom to the front, you know? Because, like, honestly, the echo, and it felt so empty. Like, I think we started realizing how big this apartment is and how much stuff we really had, you know. And yeah, I think it further set in once we started taking down our frames. Like, this is what added personalization to our apartment. These are things that we chose as a couple, you know, to put up on the wall, you know. So it coming down was really sad, and unfortunately there was quite a bit of residue on the walls. So I tried everything, I won't lie to you. I tried using an eraser, I tried using a knife, I tried, like, there were so many things I tried. And I think online the suggestion was using a heat gun or using a blow dryer. Unfortunately, we didn't have any of those, but slowly but surely a lot of it was coming off, which I'm really happy about. And my agent said that there was no damage to the wall, or there was no significant enough damage to the wall for our deposit to be affected, which I was so happy about. And this was essentially now the weekend before our moving, right? So we started taking down these canisters and stuff that hold some of our pantry staples. And the main reason I got this is because if you look in our kitchen, right, we don't have overhead cabinets, right? We don't have those cabinets that you can put your glasses and stuff in. So yeah, this was my vision. I won't lie to you, this was my vision, and I really love this stand. I really love it. So putting it down was, it was quite a mission, I won't lie to you, because we had to make sure that because it's glass, none of these things break. So we had to wrap it up in bubble wrap, and this was a nice task to do on a Saturday with my partner. I won't lie, it was actually fun to do. We just got to talking and we're playing music. It was just a good vibe, I won't lie. We shared a smooch here and there. So, but anyways, it was good times, man. It was good times. It was a really good bonding experience. Take away anything from this video, please get yourself these black bins, these black storage bins, because they are so clutch. They are so clutch because one, they're reusable, right? And two, they can fit so many things. But three, they have wheels, meaning you don't actually have to lift them, right? You can actually just roll them. I think that's the amazing thing about these things. And the capacity is quite large, so you can see I've put quite a lot of things in them, and I have several of them. I borrowed a few from work as well, and yeah, this made the move so much easier. The last week living in this apartment was quite tough because things like our glasses, our plates, we put all of those things away, and we started using like paper plates and all of these things, you know, which made it so tough. And I have one question for you. Why did the landlord put up this brown thing? Like, this is so ugly, and honestly it doesn't even hold much, you know. So I'm really happy that during our stay here we took this down.
Yo, so agenda now is I have to pack away some trinkets, man, you know what I mean? So yeah, let's go do that.
So something you should know about me is that I really love plants, and my biggest worry this entire move was like, yo, how am I gonna take my plants to the other side? Like, I've been so worried, and having lived in the new apartment for about a month now, fortunately all my plants made it safely, right? I'm super grateful for that, and I had a hard time trusting strangers take my plants and transport them, but fortunately they did a really good job, I won't lie to you. Another tip that I would like to give you if you are moving, clean when you can. Like, when you can, please clean, because it's gonna help you on the actual final day. Like, for me, I was cleaning the inside of the cabinets and all of these things, and you know, it made it so much easier on the actual final day, because on the final day when we had to clean, my mom was involved, my brother was involved. It was all hands on deck cleaning, essentially, you know. Yeah, the Xbox is being packed away, and this actually signified the second last day that we were at this apartment, right? Second last day, we were busy with the final things, you know. So things like your Xbox, your TV, your washing machine, those small things being packed away. I think those are the final touches, because it was just those few tasks that you know you just need to do, but they are quality of life. Like, for instance, you kind of need your washing machine up until almost you're about to leave, you know. Guys, the curtains coming down, yeah, this meant serious business. This really meant, like, we're moving. And I won't lie to you, this was like deep in the AMs before we had to move, right? And then we woke up the next day, packed away the TV essentially, and then the movers came earlier than expected, bruh. And another tip, I know I'm just throwing these random tips, but please make sure that you keep your TV box, because moving without your TV box, that would suck. I won't lie, that would suck.
But nonetheless, the movers came earlier than expected. And essentially what had happened is they had other bookings. So our booking had to be an hour earlier. But fortunately, we had already prepped, you know. We had prepped for them to arrive and all of these things. And I won't lie, these guys did a super amazing job. I'll put the phone number of this company down in the description. The guys were super professional. Like, I mean, they don't have the uniform and everything that you would see professional movers have, right? But these guys did an amazing job. I won't lie. Like, there was no damage to our equipment. They wrapped everything. And remember I told you about my plants? They moved all my plants safely. Mind you, I helped them in all of these things. Like, I don't know, I'm that typical African who can't help but assist, you know. So yeah, but anyways, they moved the plants really safely. And also, I won't lie, I was speaking to them and they had amazing banter. Like, they were super amazing, like decent gents, you know. And finally we are in the new apartment and they were very strategic. They even offered to help setting up the washing machine and all of these things. I wasn't there, so my partner declined, which I won't lie, I wish she had accepted that offer, because the washing machine, moving it was so hard. But anyways, these guys were super outstanding. I can't sing enough of their praises, I won't lie to you. Okay, so now we're in our new home and we're setting everything up, right? And we've had a challenge, right? So we've placed our couch on Facebook Marketplace, and I won't lie to you, it's taken forever for it to get sold, but I've managed to sell it, right? So last week we've managed to sell the couch, and now there's a new issue. My agency that manages my leasing and everything, they haven't paid back my deposit. Now the plan was essentially to use that money to purchase a new couch, and I'm now in this predicament where we essentially don't have a couch, bro. And I hate it. I'm not gonna lie, I miss sitting on a comfortable couch, snuggling up next to my girl, watching Love Island or whatever nonsense trash TV there is. Like, I miss that, you know. So we've put the bed in the lounge area, which I don't like, man. It's giving bachelor. But nonetheless, yeah, man, this has been a journey, and with the new apartment I think comes new challenges, new possibilities, and I've even already scored myself a brand deal. So looking forward to showing you guys that and taking you along for the journey, man. You know, I truly enjoy content creation, and I'm really hoping that in this new apartment, as much as I grow as a person, I grow as a creator as well. But as always, thank you for watching. Peace.